Yo, what's going on, Jungle Cats? Gatos here, coming at you with a new deck video, and we're coming up on the new set this week. I'm super excited for that. We're gonna have probably one more video come out before then. The video is gonna depend on if Rayquaza is actually released a day early. Right now, it's projected to release the day before the new set. So my goal is to have a Rayquaza deck, but I do have a backup deck that I might share if that doesn't come out. But anyways, this is a super fun deck that I've been enjoying a lot. It's a berry deck with Snorlax, and it's utilizing the new Wigglytuff. I'm not playing the cursed version in this deck. If you want to play the cursed version of Wigglytuff, you can. I thought the Snorlax art matched pretty closely to the base Wigglytuff version of this set, so I ended up just playing that one. If you love being cursed, you can definitely use the cursed Wigglytuff. They're the same exact card, it's just different art. But yeah, honestly, this is probably going to be a relatively quicker deck video than we normally do. I'll probably just have like 3 games in here, and I think the breakdown is going to be super quick as well as this intro. Without further ado, let's jump into that video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment down below about what cards you're excited for in the new set. But hopefully we'll get a sneak peek about them sometime this week. That's been happening with the last set, so I'm sure the cards are going to get released a day or two early. We'll have to see when. But yeah, let's hop into that deck. All right, so in this deck, we are running Water Energy, and we have 2 of the new Jigglypuffs, 2 of the new Wigglytuffs, 2 of the new Snorlaxes. This is the Triumphant Light Snorlax. We're just using the promo version of it, which is the exact same, just because the art style matches kind of closely to the Wigglytuffs. I thought they kind of worked well together. Then we have 2 Pokeballs, 1 Giant Cape, 2 Rocky Helmets, 2 Professor Research, 2 Pokemon Center Ladies, 1 Cyrus, 2 Irida, and then 2 Berry. So yeah, the deck's pretty simple, honestly. There's not really too much to it. Honestly, since this Snorlax has come out, I've really enjoyed it. I think people don't really think it's that good because they're like, oh, it's gonna fall asleep when I attack with it. But really, every time after you attack with this Snorlax, you get 2 flips. You flip at the end of your turn, it could wake up then, and then you get another flip at the end of their turn, so it could wake up there. So you're at least getting 2 flips every turn, and generally you're gonna have a pretty good chance of hitting one of those hits. I would say it's pretty slim chances, and when I was playing with this deck, most of the time I would hit one of those flips. If I didn't, then what people were doing in the past was they're running Lumberries. What we can do with the new supporters, we have Pokemon Center Lady now. We can use her to wake our Snorlax up, and she's also going to heal damage on him as well. So usually they're going to be attacking your Snorlax, so it's just a great combo to have. I think they work really well together. Another thing I really like about this Snorlax is that we can use Berry with it, and you can start doing 100 damage turn 2, which is crazy. And yeah, I don't know if it was just my luck, but I feel like I usually would get one of my berries pretty soon in the game, so most of the time I would rely on just getting that. If I don't have any draw cards or I don't have a berry in hand, I'll typically try to put out my Jigglypuff first if I have it, and then I can start laying down some damage with the Wigglytuff. This still does 50 damage, and it heals itself as well, so it's pretty good at staying alive early game. And we also have a Giant Cape to support it, bring its health up a little bit higher. Or if you want, you can put a Rocky Helmet on it and start increasing the damage you're putting out with it. But yeah, for the most part, what I found is that this Wigglytuff can survive for a little bit on its own, and then you can build up the Snorlax in the background and kind of stall off until you get one of those berries, hopefully. And then you can just retreat this out. I did have Leaf in this deck originally, and I think you could add Leaf in this deck. I think having the heals is pretty beneficial. So if you do want to run 1 Leaf in this deck, I would say probably get rid of an Irida, or you can get rid of, I would say probably a Rocky Helmet over the Giant Cape. The good thing about the Giant Cape is that if you put this on your Snorlax, it's going to bring its HP up to 160, and most EX Pokemon aren't going to be able to do 160 damage. So that's why I have it in this deck. This is just putting it out of range of things like Gyarados and other Pokemon that do 140. So yeah, the other thing I'll just note about the Rocky Helmet, it's great to get that on early as soon as possible, just because the damage is good with these, but as you start to get later in the game, they're going to start ramping up. They're going to start putting out a lot of damage, and you're going to want to make sure that you're going to be able to finish off their Pokemon with the 100 damage or the Wigglytuff damage. But yeah, this deck has a ton of healing in it. I would say I probably won't include a lot of these gameplays, but people that don't have Pokemon that can do heavy attacking damage are going to have really hard time against this deck. If you get your Snorlax out there and you get your Wigglytuff supporting in the background, you can be healing like every turn 70, 80 HP just off of the Snorlax, and they're not going to be able to do anything at all. You're just going to be able to keep attacking. I mean, that pairs especially well. If you have both of these, you heal heal this and it goes to sleep, you can use Pokemon Center Lady, wake it back up, attack again. You don't have to worry about it falling asleep. Or if it doesn't fall asleep, then you can use the Irida, get that 40 HP. So yeah, I really have been enjoying this Snorlax. I think Pokemon Center Lady really elevates it even higher, just because the Lumberry kind of feels like a wasted spot in your deck. I think I'd much rather have another card that supports the deck a little bit better. And getting the heal with the wake up is super beneficial. I would say it's a great combo. And I've been enjoying this deck. It's been a lot of fun. It can really be surprising how quickly this ramps out. I have gotten a lot of games where I just like take the enemy out super quickly, turn 2 because I get my berry and I have my Snorlax just like ramped up. So I probably won't include any of those games, but those happen quite a bit. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy this deck. Let's head into some gameplays. Master Disaster, let's go. All right, recording for this deck has actually been much more difficult than I anticipated. I keep on having people leave or lose. I've now had 4 people leave and 2 losses. People just don't like when you get buried early, I guess. Not one bit. All right, hopefully that hits a Snorlax. Nice, okay. Hopefully this hits a berry. Okay. Depends what we draw next. And if they put down other Pokemon, honestly. Might just go in with the Wigglytuff. Yeah, I guess we will because they're going to paralyze here. Unless we top deck a berry. That'll probably be the only instance we don't do that. Okay, we don't need to evolve. Ooh. I think with Beedrill's health, we should actually go in for the attack here. I think it makes more sense. We don't really have to worry about Meowscarada. It's only doing a max of 60 damage, which isn't that scary. So probably could use a Cyrus here, honestly, if they do retreat. No, they have the Erica. All right, well, they could still retreat here. The Erica is a bit of a bummer, though. Getting pretty lucky with the paralyze. We do have the Pokemon Center Lady to defend against that, though. And we did clear through their Erica, so that is good. If they don't have another one, they'll probably try to retreat here. We'll see, though. Yeah, they might try to retreat to the Sprigatito. Just to get a Beedrill draw off. I think we probably will Pokemon Center Lady here. Just to get rid of this. That would have been good to have last turn. We'll do this. We do like to have this for the Snorlax, but We are building up our Snorlax, so I think we want to just take out the Kakuna. Yeah, we're honestly not super worried about Meow. We can just heal through this with our Iridas. We just heal back that 60. Yeah, they really need Beedrill to beat us. Does make our curve a little bit awkward. I think we're just gonna bring in Snorlax at this point. Oh, yeah, they're just done. Would have just brought in Snorlax and basically cleared out with that. Kind of a shorter game, but everyone keeps leaving, so I'm probably gonna leave that one in. People are not enjoying playing against this deck, I guess. All right, going second. Ranked matches are officially closed. So we are playing just random matches right now. I think we'll probably just start with Jigglypuff right now. Get Darkrai. We can heal with this Irida. The Rocky Helmet's not really going to do much though, so we probably won't put that on Jigglypuff. Let the ramp begin. We got a berry, okay. So I guess it would have been better if we started with the Snorlax. He's fine though. Might potentially sack this Jigglypuff. It would be great if we hit our Wigglytuff. So we're probably going to need our cape as well. Could also use the Irida here. Could use an Irida. I think it's probably better to just save points where we can. So let's just do that. Hopefully they don't have heals right now. We will see though. All right, no Pokemon Center Lady. They could get a potion. Hoping for no potion. If we don't hit the cape, then we'll probably just put the helmet on the Snorlax. They might Cyrus our Jigglypuff, which would be a bit annoying. That would put them at 2 points as well. So if they have a Cyrus here, it's pretty good for them. But then they wouldn't be able to attack with the Giratina, actually, so... Probably stall it with the other Jigglypuff. Yeah, they definitely have the Cyrus. They're thinking about it. I think they should really just go for the Giratina. I don't know if that's the right call, honestly. I really don't think that's the right call. We do need a heal of some sort. I mean, I just do that. Yeah, I guess that's pretty smartly played. Because removes our chances of hitting the Wigglytuff heal. So we need to Irida or Pokemon Center Lady. Okay. We do hit that. So they won't be able to attack with Giratina. Oh no, they're totally fine to attack. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, we needed the cape. Needed that cape. Yeah, that was well played by them. So close. All right, let's go. Playing against Electric deck. This might be my first game against Electric today. Pachirisu. I mean, that's got to be Pikachu deck or Raichu. Pikachu EX. Yeah, if they don't have another Pokemon, they won't attack us, so might as well drop that down. Are we just gonna hold our Wigglytuff? Yeah, it looks like a Pikachu. I mean, what am I saying looks like? It is a Pikachu deck. They are going for the attack. I feel like we're fine against Pikachu decks, especially with the Rocky Helmet. I feel like we're kind of chilling. Yeah, we'll just go for the attack and then... Probably going to Wigglytuff next turn. Nah, actually, let's build onto the Snorlax. If we hit a berry, we're just looking pretty good. I don't know, we could take out this Pachirisu right now. No, we got the berry. We got the berry, so we're just gonna go in. The Cape dodges Pikachu hit as well. So let's do that. Get this down. Get the heal, act like we think it matters, even though we know that it doesn't. There was also a world we could bait them with putting the Wigglytuff out front. But I don't know, they could have just have a Sabrina. Oh, they're playing Zapdos. Very interesting. I mean, they can't attack with this Pachirisu. They might rotate to the Zapdos. We'll just Cyrus them then. I don't know, actually. They're attacking. What are they doing? If we hit our other Wigglytuff, it would be quite good. We do not. Honestly, pretty fine for us though. They're not going to be able to attack with this Zapdos. We're just going to stall out for a Sabrina or something. I'm not sure. Okay, we kind of want them to take us out here. Okay, cool. That just puts it away. See you. Bro, you can't let me just click my attack button? Why do people do that? I don't understand. Just let me click. All right, we're heading into probably the last game of the video, last game of the night. All of the above, none of the above. Going first. Hate to see it. Ooh. We're gonna be starting off with all our Pokemon. Nice. Only thing we really want is a berry. Looks like a Weavile Darkrai deck. We'll just pop a helmet on there. Might as well. See what we draw next turn, but we're probably just gonna attack with the Jigglypuff. Probably gonna be a Darkrai. Tis indeed. Ooh, they're playing Honchkrow in here as well. Did they just have the Dawn? Well, they can't use it because of the... Yeah. Maybe they have the Weavile. They're just gonna get ready to do that. They do have the Weavile. The Irida is pretty good for us. Unless they have a Weavile and Dawn. I would say it's probably worth it to just try to stall. I have a pretty good feeling that they have the Weavile, just the way they played that. I'm gonna gamble and say they don't have the Dawn. Yeah, there's the Weavile. Let's see, do they have the Dawn? Was our gamble worth it? Guess we just go for this. Probably gonna start filling up on the back one. Pokemon Center Lady's pretty good. Honestly, not really though. Yeah, I think we just old. Just because they're gonna just a Darkrai into the Weavile hit, so. Honchkrow. How much damage does this do again? 50? Yeah, 50 to any Pokemon. We do definitely need to look out for that. Basically just hoping to hit a berry. Kind of would be good to hit a helmet as well. So I'm actually not gonna keep up quite yet. Although I can just throw the the Jigglypuff in. Probably will just be doing that. We're just gonna Darkrai here, take out our Snorlax. I could have maybe Pokemon Center Lady there, but I think we're fine. Basically just waiting for a berry. In we go. I wonder if they fill their Honchkrow. I feel like it would be a good call too. Next turn. They sure are thinking. They didn't attack. I don't know if I would have done that if I was them, but... Alright, now we really just don't even need a berry. This in here, we can attack for 50, go to 70. They probably would retreat back into their... Yeah, I think we just do this. I'm gonna hold the cape. Every time I play the cape, I end up needing it for something else next turn, so. We're gonna hold it. So we attack with a Snorlax. We're gonna go down to 120. Yeah, what are they doing? That wasn't really what they should have done. So we'll be fine. Most they could do to us is 110. We should just be good. We just need a Cyrus basically to put it away. Nice, that's good. We can use the Irida now. Heal for 80. We'll probably put the cape on the Snorlax as well. There we go, we got the Cyrus. Should just be good. Have a little cape surprise. They would need us to get 2 tails here, and hey, there's the heads. All right, should just be good now. We got the Cyrus on deck. Yeah, I don't think there's anything they can do. Things would have had to go really south for us. They would have needed to have a heal. They would have needed us to get 2 tails. I mean, they just have to retreat here. They can't attack. They should have just put the energy on the Weavile, but maybe they have it on or something. Oh, what? They can't have it on because they make it quick and easy. They'll probably just leave here. Hey, they let me finish. Take a nap. Nap for the W.